Please tell us your name, how old you are, and where you were born.
My name is Shelton Williams, and I live at 1602 Brandon Drive at Greensboro, North Carolina.
What years did you teach at J.C. Price School?
Oh, wow. That was 50, 59, and 60. It was 2 years.
What subjects did you teach at Price?
Well, they stuck me with an English class and a math class along with band. And I had 3 classes of band. And I had to go back to school to learn how to teach those classes. So I got some instructions from a couple of the teachers who knew all about this sort of thing. And they told me they would help me.
What attracted you about J.C. Price, and why did you want to teach there?
It's a good question. Let's see, I was in the service, and when I got out of the service, I was chosen by a principal, Frank Marsh, to come and work at let's see what's the name of the school, Greensboro, and then from Greensboro to Price.
How much guidance or supervision did you have in what you taught or how you taught it? Did you have like a typical standard course of study?
Yeah, it was basically the same thing. It wasn't nothing difficult about it. Just that I wanted to be sure I was doing the right thing with these classes.
Did the curriculum change over time while you were teaching at Price?
The what?
The curriculum?
No, it was the same.
Was there a 3rd grade when you taught at Price?
A 3rd grade?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 4, 5, and 6. And then from there I went to middle school, 7 and 8. And then from there to the high school.
Did you live in Warnersville?
No.
Where did you live?
I was at trying to think what it was 1923, Julian Street.
What was
so long.
What was that community like?
Just typically a little community. Nothing fancy about it.
Did you see the negative effects of segregation and discrimination in your community?
It was segregated at that time. There were a lot of things going on, but nothing out of the ordinary.
How was your neighborhood a strong all-black community?
That is a good one. And we'll omit that one going to another one.
Yes.
Because I'm not really sure about that.
What were some of your memories of Price School?
There were several male teachers there, and we'd get together and have basketball games against the students, and Christmas parades. I had the band ready for that a couple of years. And of course the principal was very cooperative, helped us out in a lot of ways.
No, you said Christmas parades. Was it like the Greensboro Christmas parade?
The Greensboro Christmas parade, and I got the middle school students, 7th, 8th, and 9th graders together, and we marched both years. I was there.
How would you judge the quality of education at Price when you were there?
I would say it's at its highest peak at that time. There were a lot of things that were going on, but we didn't get too carried away with it. It just sort of held back. And we were taught about as teachers and keeping everything together in order.
How did the education at Price compare to white schools in Greensboro?
I don't know whether she make a comparison or not. They lived on one side of the city and we were on the other side. The high school and middle school. And then there was Price on the south side of Greensboro. And I don't know how you can compare it with the other schools in the other areas.
How did educational segregation and discrimination affect Price?
There were times when it was good and times when it not so good. There was things they would like to do they couldn't do because of the segregation. And as a result of that, they managed.
Did you have much interaction with fellow white teachers in Greensboro or the district administration?
Now, is this what I was at Price you talking about?
Yes, sir.
It was difficult in keeping things together, keeping the kids out of trouble in certain terms. But other than that, it was okay. They never got in what you call real serious trouble.
Do you remember any of the extracurricular activities, the sports teams, the PTA, the band?
Do I remember? Did you say, do I remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I remember them all right. There were a lot of good times and some bad times. But for the most part, it was really nice. As a matter of fact, some of the classmates that she was probably a part of are working at places like Hardee's, and I see them because I taught them, even there.
How did these extracurricular activities and academic contests contribute to your students' education?
I think we're going to have to go meet that one.
Okay. Do you remember the school code?
School code. I don't know whether there was one there or not at that time. You talking about at a Price, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't recall seeing a code there at all.
What about the school song?
Oh, that's the one I wrote for the school. And I've played it several times since that time. And they use it for their theme as a result of me writing the music for it. And it turned out real nice, and they still use it.
What were your memories or impressions of Principal Peeler?
He's one of the finest principals I've ever known, and I enjoyed working with him. He's deceased, as you know, but he was a real good person to work with. Very understandable, and he would do all he could to help you and make good suggestions.
What sorts of disciplinary standards and expectations did he have for his students?
The principal.
Mm-hmm.
To do the best you can is one of his mottos. Whatever you do, make sure you think about it before you do it, and be sure that you give it some thought. But for the most part, he didn't have those kind of problems.
Was that the same for his teachers? He expect the same for his teachers?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Do you remember what his morning announcements were like?
At the beginning of the class, I was working in one of the other elementary schools, Peeler, Bluefoot, and some of the other schools. So I don't know what they were doing back at Price at that time.
Did you teach at another school after Price?
Yeah, I went from Price to Lincoln and stayed there 2 years, maybe 3. And then from there to the high school. And took charge of marching band and jazz ensemble and some other groups that are organized.
How did your teaching at Price prepare you for your next assignment?
How could it compare? Preparing for the next assignment. At that time, I had no idea that I would be moved to another school. And after the second year, they sent me to Lincoln Middle School. And then I stayed there about 3 years, I think it was, 2 or 3 years. And then to the high school. And the high school director and I got along quite well together. And he retired and they assigned me to take over his place.
Even though you had already left Price before 1971, how do you think desegregation in 1971 affected the students and teachers at Price?
How did it affect them? I really can't say what the effect would be, or if it was in it at all. I'm not really sure. I can't think of anything that would have an effect on it.
Did the school and community lose something when Price became a desegregated elementary school?
Did it lose something? I'm not sure whether it lost anything or not. They were very knowledgeable of what was going on. You know, that's about all. There's no problem, as I can recall.
How do you think Price School should be commemorated by Greensboro College or the city today? What should happen to the property?
What should happen to the property?
Mm-hmm.
It's all been changed since that time. It's on Freeman Mill Road, and there have been a lot of changes on it, as far as I know. But I haven't been over there in a year since I retired.
What are your thoughts of Greensboro College building a sports complex over there where J.C. Price stands today?
I haven't really had no objection to that. I think it's good. I think it'd be real good for the environment. And the surroundings, they were doing a lot of things that they didn't get a part of. So I think that'd be an excellent idea.
We were informed to ask you if you would mind playing the school song for us.
When?
Well, you can play it for us this evening if you like. But we're also doing a class a community presentation of all of our research that we've done on J.C. Price School, December 10th, I believe, at Greensboro College. And our professor wanted us to ask if you would be interested in coming and playing the song. I think everyone was going to learn the words in our class and sing along.
All right. I had a copy of it just here a moment ago. It always happens when you know something like what you can give. See, I just had a copy of it. I don't see it copy. But anyway, it was scored like it was supposed to be in terms of key, the signature, the rhythm, and all that sort of thing. And I have it somewhere. I thought I had it over there, but it's not there. I don't know. Do you have another question?
That's all of our class questions. Do you guys have any more questions like that, or anything you would like to add to what we asked? Or?
Well, I think the high school, when I got there, things sort of turned around for the better, of course. And I organized a percussion ensemble. They had the concert band, the jazz band, and the last 6 years of the class, I had a steel drum ensemble, and we played all over North Carolina. As a matter of fact, the marching band went to Paris.
Oh.
Yeah, we were there 5 days.
I remember that.
Really? Yeah. And money was rolling in, just coming in every day. We want everybody to make that trip. And each student was given, was it $150, I believe it was. They got that together to make sure the student had money. And the band from Alabama was there. Now, New Orleans, there's another band from New Orleans came. And they had a ball. They didn't want to come back to Greensboro. But it was really nice. Do you have to have that song done tonight?
No, we don't have to have it tonight.
No.
Because
We
I'll
just thought
find
maybe
it.
you wanted to play just a little tune of it.
Yeah, everybody has been talking about you
Yeah.
writing it and how good you play it.
If I could find a sheet. Here's one of the favorites that all the kids love. I'm sure you all heard of it. Called The Horse. Those are just some copies of some of the instruments. I don't know what could have happened. Let me see if it's in that case. I hope I'm not holding you all up.
No,
No, sir.
no problem.
No?
You're good. Don't worry. Good.
I'll be doing a lot of Christmas songs for some of the organizations that want music, and I'll be playing the saxophone and performing for them. That's just a Christmas song that we're gonna be doing. I don't know what could have happened to that. It always happens when we're looking for something, can't ever find it. When's the earliest I can get over there and do this demonstration?
We'd like if you do it the day of our presentation. That'd be great. Because a lot of former J.C. Price students and teachers are going to show up, as well as a lot of Greensboro College students, faculty, and all that.
Okay. Now you just want the saxophone and play the melody?
Yes, sir.
No other added
No,
instruments?
no, sir. Just basic.
Okay. a little bit. Why do anything?
Is that an alto sax there?
That's the tenor.
Tenor. Yeah, I knew it didn't look like a regular. Yeah, because that's what I used to play. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the tenor. And I have a soprano back there too that I use sometimes.
You still have a band, or?
When we have certain jobs to do, the three of us get together, bass, drums, and piano. And I play bass on that.
Okay.
And we do a lot of Christmas things, church things also. I'm sure you've seen this has gotten real popular since Kenny G came on the scene. This is what he plays.
All right.
It's not real heavy. So that's a soprano. And that's the one I said Kenny G plays.
Okay.
Kind of like a clarinet.
Yeah, it does shape up like a clarinet.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
I'm sure you can play the clarinet too. Most sax players can play the clarinet.
Yeah, clarinet, flute,
Yeah.
saxophone, baritone, bass. When I was in college, undergrad, I was playing upright bass, and also, and they don't make too many of those now.
And which college did you attend?
A&T State.
A&T? Yes, sir.
They got put my master's and BS degree at A&T. Let me let this read just a little bit. I'll play a couple of notes of that melody. Excuse me.
Put the recording on this.
We'll record this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like right now, you can just turn it back on for a second.
It's fine. Can always be edited.
Yeah, that's what my aunt asked last night. They don't edit that right.
Edit what part?
About Lacey when he says, oh, what the. I'm like, that was funny to me.
Yeah.
Because he was being
Real.
real.
That's what we want. We want to see real people, real interaction.
Because she, I talked to her last night. She said, you could have gave me the question. I like, nope. It wouldn't have been real then. You would have known what to say.
Yeah.
I haven't picked this horn up in, I bet, 2 months. I don't play it every day. I may have to use that other strap or something. Adjusting right. That one, yeah.
I'm sure you remember the old, that's the old kind of strap.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They were very dangerous too.
I used to have one like that.
Really?
Yes, sir.
It won't be in the picture.
next time I meet with you, I'll have it worked out.
Sounds
But
good.
that's the things that they were talking about at Price.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
That was very good.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's been so long since I played that one.
Oh yeah.
And I've been playing bass for the last 20 years. When I was in military service, I played uprights, and we'd go to the U.S. Open. You heard that in Washington, D.C. We played there and on the post for the troops. And it's just been a very exciting life for me. I've enjoyed it. Let me get my wife now so you can meet her.
Okay.
Take just a moment.
But all.
Seems like I keep getting in
You
the
think?
way.
Do you think that's enough recording, or do you want to record his wife too?
Hmm?
Do you want to record his wife, or just?
You can if she.
I mean, I would. I don't want to do that to a woman like that.